Just a reminder, this is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. Do your own research. I'm never going to reach out to you either in the comment section or through any other means to try to get you to invest in something that I'm investing in or to send me crypto. Some links underneath the video are affiliate links. I may earn a commission, but this is at no extra cost to you. Of course, do your own due diligence. How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I have a warning for the next 24 hours, for the next 2 hours, for the next however long. It doesn't matter. It's starting right now, though. Like the warning has to be said right now because there are a lot of people that are just spreading false information that can cause panic right now. I just saw a crazy rumor about Binance. Saw some crazy rumors about MicroStrategy this morning. So I want to give you this quick update video and then leave you to go on your way over the weekend. Have a good weekend. I'll probably be making some videos over the weekend, but hopefully you do something fun. You have some good food, have drinks, spend time with friends and family. But we have to start here. Before we start, join my Telegram underneath the video in case I get banned, because that has happened in the past and might happen again in the future. Also, if you want to trade crypto, there's a link to BYDeFi. We have a few hours left in this trade to get up to $10,000 worth of Bitcoin event. And we're going to run more of these in the future. So a little bit of time left. If you're someone that's already used the link, you still have a little bit of time. So check this out underneath the video. Now, Bitcoin's falling down. We have Bitcoin hitting new lows. You can see, let's show it here. Over the last couple minutes, we've seen a new low on the day. All right, so Bitcoin at the lowest point that it's been since May. And because of this, there are some rumors coming out. There's FUD out there. This morning, we saw rumors that MicroStrategy was selling Bitcoin, which they disagreed with. They said it was false. I said that on the channel too. They're not selling it. They're just moving it to a different wallet. And actually, in my last video, I showed Tom Lee and Michael Saylor and what they're saying about the market today. But now there's also a rumor, Binance market maker facing fatal liquidity issues. Chinese market maker behind Binance Futures is reportedly insolvent. Get ready for another flash crash. The massive liquidations are coming if true. Now, no one knows, right? Who's going to go belly up if we go into a bear market? But these rumors are starting to come out, right? Personally, I don't think $92,000 is going to crush anyone. Now, there was that liquidation event that happened close to a month ago now, maybe 3 weeks ago. That I think it was very quiet afterwards. I was kind of surprised that there wasn't more news about people going bankrupt or companies going bankrupt because the liquidation event happened so quickly. There are a lot of altcoins that went down 70-80% within minutes and then bounced back. But with this in mind, I think it is prudent to take the majority of your crypto off exchanges, everything that you're not trading with, right? So I talk about trading with BYDeFi, but this is a small portion of what I have in crypto. But if you're storing a bunch of crypto on Binance or a bunch of crypto on Coinbase or something like that, like it's not wise. There's no reason to store crypto on exchanges at this point in time. Now, if you're on Robinhood or something and you got a bonus, I know they were giving out bonuses recently, you're probably fine, right? But I don't think keeping the majority of your crypto on exchanges is a smart thing. If you're going to do that, just like buy Bitcoin ETFs. All right, pay the small fee each year. Now, will Binance go belly up? Probably not, right? The chances are they're probably still printing, tens of millions of dollars a day. I don't think anything's going to happen to them, but it is, I think, prudent again to keep your ear kind of to the ground. Make sure that if you're using exchanges, that you're paying attention to if there's any news on them. But this is the time in the market. I'm not trying to spread FUD. I'm just saying this is the time in the market where crazy FUD comes out. Most of it's not true. 90% of it's not true. And you kind of still have to pay attention to it because you don't want to be trading on an exchange that goes belly up or anything. But Michael Saylor is not selling crypto. He's not going to get liquidated if we go down to $74,000 Bitcoin. Binance is going to be fine most likely. This is where you just have to take a deep breath, realize we could go lower, right? We just went lower. We could go down to $92,000 as the next CME gap. I've been saying that for a couple weeks now, that we could see a move down to 92,000. If you can't withstand that, then you're probably too invested. You're probably too heavy in crypto, right? Or you don't have enough cash, which is a good learning opportunity. You always want some cash on the sidelines to dollar cost average into the market. You can see it's not just Bitcoin that's down today too. I think some of these aren't quite updating yet, but a lot of cryptos are down. Actually shows that Bitcoin's kind of leading the way with negative 4% day. Kind of crazy if this is true, and it's not just taking a minute to load. But personally, I think we're still fine. I'm not saying we're in a bear market just because we're falling down to $94,000. We're still $20,000 above where we were back in April, right? So if we stay down for an extended period of time, if we go down further, yes, you could say we're in a full-on bear market that we topped out in Q4. But at this point, I think it's a mixture of manipulation, liquidations, a lot of liquidations being wiped out a few weeks ago, and people just generally going more risk off with uncertainty over what the Fed's going to do in the future and some of the economic data that hasn't come out recently. So I'm not going to sit here and say that we're in a bear market or that we're in a raging bull market either. This has been a pretty boring bull market, but if you've been Bitcoin heavy, you've still made a lot of money. I mean, you zoom out, right? You zoom out, and if you dollar cost average throughout the bull market, you're still up huge, right? If you used leverage responsibly, you're probably still up huge, taking profits along the way. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video, right? Of course, I realize that some people are having a really hard time. Some people have gone too aggressive with altcoins or leverage or whatever. Altcoins and leverage are great in a raging bull market, and they can make you lots of money. But obviously, if you see a big pullback, they can hurt a bit. Now, this pullback is nothing to be, nothing crazy so far, right? Bitcoin's pulled back 25%, maybe 25%. Yeah. And we've seen that multiple times. Like, this is not the first time. So if you are worried because your positions aren't looking good, you have to realize if we go to all-time highs, we can easily see 25-30% pullbacks. We've seen that every single time in this bull market. When we've hit a new all-time high, pullback, and a 30% move down. Like, this is pretty normal. Let me know your thoughts, though, underneath the video. I think this weekend will be kind of important from a technical perspective because we're right below that 50-week moving average. It'll be interesting to see how it closes. Let me know your thoughts, though. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Of course, not trying to spread FUD. Just do your own research. See you in the next one.